The first human eats from the tree, not after a long philosophical debate, but almost immediately after the possibility appears. The narrative does not describe hesitation, it describes movement, a step that seems less like a decision and more like the beginning of a chain that was already waiting to begin. Brother rises against brother. The earth receives blood for the first time. The text does not present Cain as a strategist weighing options. It presents a man carried by something deeper than argument, a force moving through him that he barely understands. Perhaps humanity's greatest illusion is not that we act, but that we imagine ourselves as the authors of the story. Life itself arises without our permission. The people who shape our path appear without consultation. The cities we live, the lands we cross, the teachers we meet, the failures that transform us, all of them come like chapters that were already placed in the book. We are told that we choose, yet the deeper one looks, the more it seems that there is only one will moving through everything, the will of the one who gives life. This does not remove responsibility. The language of sin, failure, correction, and righteousness still exists. It must exist, because human beings learn through the language of effort. But from a higher vantage point, these words resemble the vocabulary of education rather than mechanics of reality. Even the darkest chapters of history force this question upon us. If life itself is given by the same source that sustains the universe, then the unfolding of that life cannot be outside that source. Even the horrors that humanity struggles to comprehend cannot exist independently of the same divine breath that animates the world. This is not an attempt to justify suffering. No theology has the right to erase the tears of those who suffer. But it may suggest that history is not a courtroom where humanity judges God. It is a landscape where humanity slowly learns to recognize Him. If everything is already written, what then remains for the human being? Only one thing: to seek truth, to desire justice, to align oneself with the Master of the universe. Prayer in this sense stops being a mechanism for changing destiny. It becomes a conversation within it. A person asks, a person hopes, a person pleads for strength, for clarity, for mercy. I have done everything I could. And the answer comes silently. Then continue walking.